plans, pricing, and smart usage. How do you get the maximum value? So let's talk money. If you understand how Claude charges you, really understand it, you can get 5x more work out of the same plan. Some of you will realize you have been overpaying. Some will realize you are on the wrong plan. All of you will leave with a clear framework for smart money decisions. Three things by the end: which plan is right for you, how usage actually works, and it's not what you think, and tactical moves to stretch your plan as far as possible. Segment 1: the plan lineup. Let us do an honest breakdown, not salesy, okay? Free. Chat only, resets every 5 to 8 hours and is good for testing. Pro, $20 per month, and this plan is for 90% of the people. All models, all tools. Max, 5x the usage, is for $100 a month. It is for people who consistently hit pro limit. Max, that is a 20x for $200 a month. I am on this. It is for power users, agencies doing 50 plus tasks daily. Team standard, that comes for $25 per user, SSO, admin controls, and centralized billing. Team premium, that comes for $150 per user, adds Claude code environment and dev teams. Enterprise, custom pricing, HIPAA, and audit logging. Recommendations: start on Pro and upgrade when you need it. Don't overthink it. Next is how usage works. Now, Claude charges in messages. In chat, one prompt plus one response is equal to one message. In cowork, now one task might use 5, 10, or 15 messages. Each sub-step Claude takes costs a message. So in chat, you are thinking 50 questions a day. In cowork, you are thinking 10 complex tasks. And models have different costs. Opus uses roughly 5x the budget of Sonnet. Pro gives you roughly 45 Opus messages per day or 225 Sonnet messages per day. Now that's 9 complex Opus tasks or 45 routine Sonnet tasks. Plenty if you are smart. And when you hit limits, there are no overage fees, no surprises. Claude says, come back tomorrow or upgrade. That's all. Now, let us talk about the Sonnet versus Opus decision. And this is one mistake that I was doing. I was running everything on Opus. Single biggest money saving tip in this course. So Sonnet 4.6 is 80% as good as Opus for 95% of tasks and uses 1/5 of the budget. Rule is default to Sonnet. Switch to Opus only for complex multi-file analysis, deep strategic reasoning, or agent teams. That will cover later. Everything else, organizing files, spreadsheets, blog posts, data extraction, Sonnet. Now if you do 30 tasks a week with 25 on Sonnet and 5 on Opus, you are getting 80% of the value at 20% of the cost. Most people do the opposite. Don't. ROI and pro tips. The ROI formula is hours saved into hourly rate is equal to the monthly value. So if you're saving 5 hours per week at $50 an hour, that's 200 and that's $1,000 a month in value. Pro costs $20. That's a 50x return. If you're saving 10 hours at $100 an hour, that's $4,000 per month. Max costs $200, 20x return. And this isn't a cost, it is an investment. And I have 5 tips to stretch your plan. Batch similar tasks. One well-crafted co-work task beats 5 separate ones. Be specific in prompts. Organize my files into subfolders for images, documents, and PDF, and then create a summary. Beats organize my files. One message versus 5. default to Sonnet. This alone cuts usage in half. Chat for quick questions, co-work for real work, because chat uses fewer messages per interaction. Check your usage dashboard weekly. Settings, usage, understand your patterns, and optimize. Now, how do you do that? You go to Claude Desktop, Settings, and Usage. Check how many messages you have used today and which model. That is your baseline. We will revisit this. Okay. Let me actually show you if I can right away. So let's see. Here it is. I go to Settings, I go to Usage, and here I am. Current session resets in 1 hour 17 minutes, max 20x, 73% used. Weekly limits, all models 33% used, Sonnet only 0% used. Last updated less than a minute ago. Extra usage, if I have done extra usage beyond my plan. Good. So this is this, and we are done. Key takeaways for this lesson would be: start with Pro, write for 90% of us, upgrade only if you hit limits consistently. Sonnet is 80% as good as Opus at 1/5 the cost, your biggest ROI lever. One co-work task is equal to multiple messages, so budget accordingly. The ROI is absurd. 5 hours saved per week at $50 an hour is equal to 50x return on Pro. Batch tasks, be specific, default to Sonnet, and check your dashboard. These cut usages in half. I have some resources for you, and now you know the modes, you know the right plan. Next, we'll be prompting like a pro and mastering chat, because if your prompts are vague, your results will be vague, no matter which tool you use. So let's fix that. And this ends our foundations and ecosystem section 1. We'll continue with the section 2. See you there. Have a great and a wonderful day.